Welcome back class 8 students. I am your English grammar digital mentor and I am back again with a new chapter which is chapter number 19 of your books, Transformation of Sentences. So open your books, pick up your pens and we'll start with the starter part. Here, can you write the same sentence in different ways? Write the types of sentences in brackets. So let's consider the first one. Here, first sentence is I met Rakesh. This is a simple sentence, so we can write affirmative beside this. Second sentence is didn't I meet Rakesh? Here, since not is used, so this is a negative sentence. Let's move on to the second picture. Here, the first sentence is Roma asked Sonali for a help. This is an affirmative sentence. And the next sentence is didn't Roma ask Sonali for a help? Here, since not is used, so this is a negative sentence. Now, let's study more about the types of sentences. So, we'll start with part A, which is interchanging affirmative and negative sentences. Read the following sentences carefully. The first one is affirmative. He was doubtful if he would come. A negative sentence would be he was not sure if he would come. Second example is affirmative. You yourself needed this offer. Negative one will be, didn't you yourself need this offer? Third example is affirmative. Only a friend can understand this. The negative one will be none, but a friend can understand this. So here to change an affirmative sentence to negative. So here we can change affirmative sentences to negative sentence. First, by using a word of opposite meaning after a negative word or by using double negatives. Second, by making the sentences both negative and interrogative. Third, by changing only to none but. Now using these concepts, let's rewrite the following sentences in the negative. The first sentence is she failed to win the match. The negative sentence would be did she not fail to win the match? In this manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to the next question. Here we have to rewrite the following sentences in the affirmative. The first sentence is Megha did not fail to be a loyal friend. Here we can write this sentence as Megha failed to be a loyal friend. In this way you have to remove the word not and make the sentence affirmative. So rest of the parts you have to do by yourself. Let's move on to the another topic which is interchanging assertive and interrogative sentence. Now read the following sentences. First one is interrogative. Who does not know Bhagat Singh? Assertive one will be everyone knows Bhagat Singh. Example number 2, interrogative, is smoking not injurious to health? Assertive is smoking is injurious to health. Third one is interrogative. Who would like to be a slave? Assertive will be no one would like to be a slave. Now we can change an interrogative sentence to an assertive by using the following points. First one, only those sentences in which interrogative form has been used for sake of emphasis can be changed into the assertive form. An affirmative question implies a negative statement. A negative question implies an affirmative statement. Now using these concepts, let's do some question. Here we have to change the following sentences from interrogative to assertive. The first one is who can tolerate such an insult? We can rewrite this sentence as no one can tolerate such an insult. In this way you have to do rest of the parts of this exercises by yourself. Let's move on to the next question. Here we have to change the following sentences from assertive to interrogative. The first one is money does not grow on trees. We can rewrite this sentence as does money not grow on trees? So in this way you have to do rest of the parts by yourself. Let's move on to the next topic which is interchanging exclamatory and assertive sentences. Now read the following sentences. First one is exclamatory. How beautiful is the Taj? Assertive is the Taj is very beautiful. Next example is exclamatory one. What a lazy boy he is. Assertive is he is very lazy boy. Third example is exclamatory. Hurrah! We have won the match. Assertive is it is a joy that we have won the match. Now using these concepts, let's move on to the question. Here we have to change the following sentences from exclamatory to assertive. The first one is how pretty the girl is. We can rewrite this sentence as the girl is very pretty. In this way you have to do rest of the parts by yourself. Let's move on to the next question. Here we have to change the following sentences from assertive to exclamatory. The first one is it is indeed a great success. We can rewrite this sentence as what a great success it is with an exclamatory mark. In this way you have to do rest of the parts by yourself. Let's move on to the next topic, which is interchanging degrees of comparison. First one is superlative. Rohit is the tallest boy. In comparative, Rohit is taller than any other boy. The positive one, no other boy is as tall as Rohit. Second example is superlative. Rupali is one of the most beautiful girls. Comparative, Rupali is more beautiful than the most of the girls. Rupali is more beautiful than most other girls. Then positive, very few girls are as beautiful as Rupali. Third example is comparative. Mangoes are sweeter than apples. Positive, apples are not as sweet as mangoes. Now using these concepts, let's do some questions. Here we have to rewrite the following sentences in all possible ways by changing the degrees of comparison. The first sentence is J.K. Rowling is the most successful writer of all times. Here this statement is superlative one. So first we will convert it into comparative form. So the statement will become J.K. Rowling is more successful writer than any other writer. And in positive form we can write J.K. Rowling is as successful as any other writer. In this manner, you have to convert the following sentences by yourself. Let's move on to the next part of this chapter, which is while transforming sentences, remember the following steps. The first one is to change the simple sentence into compound sentence using conjunctions like and, but, yet, either, or, neither, nor, so, or, therefore, etc. We have to expand certain words or phrase into a subordinate clause. Try to retain the principal clause which is already present in the sentence. To change a compound sentence into simple sentence, cut short the additional clauses into certain words and phrases using the infinitive to present participle, that is ing form, etc. Now let's see some examples. Here, changing simple sentences into compound sentences. The first example shows completing their work for the day. The masons went home. Here it is a simple sentence. The mason completed their work for the day and went home. This is a compound sentence. Example number 2 is he came here to meet me. It is a simple sentence. He came here and meet me is a compound sentence. The teacher punished the boy for making noise. It is a simple sentence. The boy was making noise and so the teacher punished him. It is a compound sentence. In spite of his fame, he cannot be called a great actor. It is a simple sentence and he is very famous but cannot be called a great actor is a compound statement. Now using these concepts, let's try some question. Here we have to change the following simple sentences into compound sentences. Let's see the first part. In order to get admission in the college, you must apply early. So we can rewrite this sentence as you must apply early so that you can get admission in the college. In the same way, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to the next topic of this chapter, in which we will see changing compound sentences into simple sentences. First, let's see some examples. First one is we must breathe or we cannot live. Here it is a compound sentence. We must breathe to live is a simple sentence. Next example is not only did his father give him gift but also his mother. It is a compound sentence. Beside his giving him gifts, his mother also did the same. It is a simple sentence. Third example is they were poor and often suffered greatly is a compound sentence. Being poor, they suffered greatly is a simple sentence. Fourth example is he finished his homework and put away his books. It is a compound sentence. Having finished his homework, he put away his books is a simple sentence. Now using these concepts, let's try some of the questions. In this question, we have to change the following compound sentences into simple sentence. Let's start with the first one. The king died and the princess began to fight for the throne. We can rewrite this sentence as the princess began to fight for the throne when the king died. In this way, you have to do rest of the parts of this question by yourself. Let's move on to the next topic, in which we will see the changing of simple sentences into complex sentences. A simple sentence can be converted into complex sentence by expanding a word or phrase into subordinate clause. This clause may be a noun, adjective or adverb. For example, he bought his uncle's car. It is a simple sentence. He bought the car which belonged to his uncle is a complex sentence. In the next example, we have he worked hard to earn money. It is a simple sentence. He worked hard so that he might earn money is the complex one. Now, to change a simple sentence into complex sentence, retain the principal clause, expand word or phrase into subordinate clause. To change compound sentence into complex, retain one principal clause, convert the other principal clauses into subordinate clause. Use subordinating conjunctions like after, while, when, where, until, since, that, as, because, before, though, although, etc. Now let's try some questions. Change the following into complex sentences. The first sentence is, you cannot be successful without working hard. We can rewrite this sentence as, you cannot be successful if you do not work hard. In this way, you have to convert rest of the following sentences into complex sentences. Let's move on to changing complex sentences into simple sentences. Here some examples are given. First one says, how long shall I stay with you is doubtful. It is a complex one. The duration of my stay with you is doubtful. Simple one. Next example is, when the dog is away, the cat will play. It is a complex one. In the absence of the dog, the cat will play. It is a simple one. Now let's change the following complex sentences into simple sentences. The first sentence is, Buddha saw a man who was groaning in pain. So we can rewrite this sentence as, Buddha saw a man groaning in pain. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to the next topic of this chapter, which is changing compound sentences into complex sentences. First one is, Nehru believed in industrialization, but some of his followers did not like it. It is a compound sentence and we can write it as, though Nehru believed in industrialization, some of his followers did not like it. It is a complex sentence. Next example is, the doctor must come at once or the patient may die. It is a compound sentence. We can write it as, if the doctor does not come at once, the patient may die. It is a complex sentence. Now let's do some exercise based on these concepts. In this, we have to change the following compound sentences into complex sentences. The first one is, I reached home and immediately it began to rain. So we can rewrite this sentence as, when I reached home, it immediately began to rain. In the similar manner, you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. Let's move on to the next topic of this chapter, which is changing complex sentences into compound sentences. First sentence is, if you do not hurry, you will miss the bus. It is a complex sentence. We can rewrite this sentence as, you must hurry or you will miss the bus. It is a compound sentence. Next example says, he is more a philosopher than a sage. It is a complex sentence. We can rewrite this sentence as, he is less of a sage but rather more of a philosopher. It is a compound sentence. Now, a compound sentence is also known as a double sentence when it has two principal clauses. Multiple sentence when it has more than two principal clauses, and a mixed sentence when it has at least 2 principal clauses and 1 or more subordinate clause. Now let's do some exercise based on that. Here we have to change the following complex sentences into compound sentence. The first sentence is, if I were the king, I would enforce strict rules. So we can rewrite this sentence as, if I were the king, then I would enforce strict rules. So in this way you have to do rest of the parts of this exercise by yourself. With that, we came to an end of this chapter. I hope you understood the chapter very well. We'll meet in the next class with a new chapter. Till then, take care.